moving on to Showtime. Opening fight, Luis Nunez and Fierro.
I enjoyed that fight. Let me tell you.
They were throwing. They were throwing, man.
Tell you, I enjoyed that fight.
Going to tell me.
Yeah, tell us about it.
I just felt like those guys, they put them in the ring with each other too early. I mean, they still, one guy's 18, one guy's 22. The guy with a little bit of more experience won the fight. I feel like Fierro was over-aggressive. And my man, Luis Nunez.
Throwing himself off balance.
Yep, he countered the hell out of him all night. Hurt him a few times, but they still young. He got the unanimous decision, but still young. I could see him being world champions down the road.
Fierro's got some shit to him.
Yeah,
even though he lost, he was Mexican.
Okay,
so he was Mexican.
He goes for the kill, Carson.
Yeah, and then Nunez is Dominican, but Fierro's got some stuff you can build on because he's an exciting fighter. Holding I think frustrates me when it's because they're off balance. Like if you're gonna tie somebody up, I'm like, okay, that's fine, it's tactical. Like if I throw a huge punch and I'm off balance and I just grab you,
so I wouldn't fall.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, that's a little much. But no, it was a really good. I think it maybe exceeded expectations as the opening fight. People were just like, okay, two young guys, and they got in there, set the tone.
You have good matchmaking because that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. And I actually mentioned on Twitter that was kind of the logic of Ring City.
Yep,
was guys, two young guys.
Fighters.
Somebody also, my guy in VO said, Showbox.
Damn it, Ring City, come back. I need some work.
Yeah, both of those guys undefeated last night, correct?
Yeah.
So
same thing with Showbox. They always do a good job of putting these young guys in there. What did you think? Any overall takeaways?
No, I mean both those guys just in there throwing.
Yeah, that's a pretty good description of that.
Yeah, both those guys just in there throwing.
Yeah,
I mean, Andre Rozier had Luis
Nunez.
Ready.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, that's to your point. You got two young guys undefeated. For an opening fight, it's so hard to get that consistently. People want that consistently, but what people don't understand is the longevity from a boxing standpoint, and then also from a business standpoint. It's not there. Like neither guy really got hurt last night, and neither guy neither guy hurt his career last night by taking the guy that
wasn't
lost.
A loss.
It's a lot of like Shawn Porter losses. Your losses are not your loss is not the same as other people.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
It's like you never have to take so many damn steps back.
Right.
And again, if you look at, and there's always a guy on a fight card where you look at their record and maybe you think for a second that they're undefeated, and then you're like, where'd that loss come from? I remember losing.
You gotta go
and then
look.
you scroll and you're like going through box record. And
That's how it's gonna be.
In
Canelo, you see, Canelo's got two draws, and you gotta go through because you're like, when did he get a draw?
Again, Fierro, I have no clue what his ceiling ends up being, but he could be one of those guys where 5 years from now,
18 years old,
where's
Carson?
this loss at?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay, it was back then. But he, both exciting guys. Co-main, if Shawn Porter ever predicts an early stoppage in a fight, just buckle up. It's gonna be a full fight.
Fight.
Hey, dude was a Cuban.
Yeah, yo, La Jolla. Not impressed?
Not the Cuban style. I'm impressed with it.
Okay.
You show me usually.
Yeah.
I was like, how is he still in the ring with this dude? I don't know, man.
Hey, Coto's a veteran.
Yeah.
Hey, Cotto is the creative player on the first player you fight on the video games on a boxing. He looks like nothing.
And he's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Because you're like, man, why can't I get you out of there? To be fair, in context, like Yoelvis Gomez, he shut out Cota in your sixth fight.
Yeah.
Like, not the worst thing. I think he was maybe pressing a little bit early to get the knockout, and then it seemed like partway through he said, "Okay, maybe I'm not going to knock you out," and it was a little bit more tactical. But I'm still 100% on. I'm on board. I'm not. Didn't get me off the hype train.
What y'all thinking next? Lubin, one of Ramos, hurt.
Because they like to fast track the Cubans. They like to fast track a lot of the.
He's ranked 6th in the WBC, but he's not ready.
Yeah.
He's not ready.
I'm not even sure if I would say Lubin or Hurd yet.
Really?
Maybe Hurd.
I could see him beating both those guys.
Like
what about the Ramos?
I could see him beating most of them. But I'm just not sure if that's like where you immediately go to for him.
So you got to stay at this level?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of if there's a name that comes to mind. Like he fights this weekend. Like Luis Arias. It's probably a good good fight in my opinion.
Hey, Luis won Tony.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I'm sure after he fights this weekend.
Hey, shout out to Tony, man. I ain't got no problem.
Absolutely. But yeah, no, I think Elvis is still a pretty explosive guy. Coda's just tough. Like,
yeah,
he's a veteran. Been around. Been in there with a
knows
great
how to
fighters.
survive.
And that's why I don't predict fights.
Yeah.
Well, Sean said early stop it.
He scoffed in the last. Because here's what I did, and I legitimately thought Jorge Cota. I said veteran. So I said 3 rounds.
He did.
Yeah.
I'm watching shit. I started scrolling through like, damn, this fight is still on.
Yeah, he said 3 rounds.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a good win. He's got obviously Ismael Salas in his corner, which is always a good sign for you. And then main event, David Benavidez versus David Lemieux.
Hey, Michael Myers of 168.
So my mom sits down. Shout out, my mom's in town.
Yeah.
My mom sits down. She says, who's this fighting tonight? And I told her. She says, okay, I think I seen him fight. I said, yeah, you saw him when I fought Errol Spence.
Yeah, he fought.
She said, oh yeah, I remember him. And then David Lemieux. Excuse me, David Lemieux's getting in the ring, and my mom says, he gonna fight him? I said, it ain't gonna last long. She said, what you mean it's not gonna last long? I said, Mama, it's not gonna last long. Yeah. I said, yeah, they're gonna fight, but it's not gonna last long. And this one went the way I thought it was gonna go.
Yeah.
This is the way
you thought Elvis was gonna go.
So.
Yeah. I don't know how many uppercuts he threw in that little sequence there.
At the end of the first,
my man knows how to tap into the entertainment side of this very quickly.
Yeah.
There's no need for him to throw 7 or 8 uppercuts.
I was liking
That's pure entertainment right there. You know what I mean?
Somebody said he landed a Tekken combo on him.
Hey, them fists. I ain't even gonna do it this week. Because y'all gonna try to play me.
He runs his hand. He shouldn't have as fast of hands as he does.
Hey,
what?
Hafey gonna edit it in.
Because he is like, he obviously has power, and I think he just, as Zittel always mentions, is like the thudding power, like just having heavy hands. Mm-hmm. And I think he has that, but also he's ripping these 10-punch combinations, and it's like, David Lemieux. Oof.
Hey, shout out to he lasted
absolutely
way longer than I thought.
Yeah.
What was it, 3 rounds?
Yeah.
Was it 3?
Longest 3 rounds of my life.
I thought it was 2.
No,
yeah,
he made
it was 3. It was 3.
He made it 3. Because I'm like, ref, stop this.
After the second round, I said, he made it.
Yeah. Yeah. David
looked at my mama, just one more round, mama.
He is something. David's something else.
Michael Myers on 168.
What's up? I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Ant. Follow me on IG, Ant with 2 T's. Let's do it. Let's do it again. All right.
Just introduce yourself.
Okay.
And then you tell them what to do. I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Anthony Brenagh.
Carson Merk. Like, subscribe, comment.
This is the Porter Way.